So sometimes weather and circumstance means you can't always practice golf how you would like to. In this series, we're going to talk about how you can improve your game without even leaving the house.
Doesn't matter if the sun goes down, we'll still be up, still be up. Don't care about the place we found, we'll still be up, still be up.
My name is Peter Finch and you join me down at the Quest Golf Academy. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, like the video and comment below on some indoor drills that may have worked for you in the past. Remember, if you share, we will all get better together. In this coaching series, we are going to be splitting the golf game down into 5 parts. We're going to be looking at the fundamentals, we're going to be looking at the backswing, the through swing, the short game, and the mental game. Now, all these videos are available to binge watch. They're in a playlist in the description. So if you did want to watch them all at the same time and get your master plan for improving inside, they are all available right now. In this first video, we're going to be looking at the fundamental points which you need to nail down and get correct before the season begins. We're going to be looking at fundamentals like the grip, like the posture, and the aim. And the way that we're going to be doing that is by focusing on 3 drills that you can do at home. Now, the first drill that we're going to look at is the coffee station drill. Now, this is pretty simple. This is all about the grip, familiarity with the grip, and making sure that you're subconsciously gripping the club in a manner that you want to. Now, first of all, let's talk a little bit about the grip and what you might be looking for. Now, I would always recommend getting a lesson before you change your grip or alter a grip. In this session, we're going to be talking about a neutral grip because generally for most golfers, that is what is going to suit them best. But that is a very sweeping generalization. Like I said, make sure that you get a lesson. Now, with a neutral grip, what you're wanting to be seeing is the club running from the base of the little finger, running out through the middle of the left forefinger, and then that hand wrapping over. So when you look down, you can see about 2.5 to 3 knuckles. That is a strong to neutral grip. Then with the right hand, either interlock, overlap, or baseball grip, and make sure that you're covering the left thumb and that you're sitting in the lifeline of the right hand. Now, these videos about the grip, I've done them before. If you do want more information, just punch that into YouTube. But this drill is very specific. Around your house, try and identify the most popular places that you visit. Now, for most people, that's going to be making a coffee, going to make a cup of tea, the couch, the bathroom, and just outside the bedroom. And it is super simple. Once you've got your grip that you want to get cemented in, try and place a golf club at those key points. So when you're making a cup of tea, all of a sudden you're not just stood around and you're not just checking your phone. You can pick up a club, you can go through your grip routine. That few minutes is again just going to try and cement that change in and ingrain it without you even thinking about it. So when you go play golf, it doesn't feel as uncomfortable. Just imagine going to the toilet and finding that club just outside the door, picking it up, getting that grip. When you're sitting on the couch, when you're watching TV and your mind is zoning out, just pick up the club, get the grip. So place that club at the most popular places around your house that you visit and try and get it ingrained subconsciously. The second drill we're going to be looking at is all about posture and setup and how you're positioning your body over a golf ball. Now, posture is one of those fundamentals that again can be different for different people, but this is a general guideline to some of the things that you want to be seeing. Now, all you need to do this drill is an alignment stick. You can use a golf club as well, but I'd always recommend getting some alignment sticks anyway. They're always handy to have around when you're practicing. Now, this drill, super simple. All you want to be doing is putting the club or the alignment stick, whatever you have, first of all on your nose and then on your belt buckle. Now, if you're in the house, just imagine you've got a belt buckle on. You know, my pajamas don't have a belt buckle. So on the nose, on the belt buckle, and then what you want to be seeing first of all is you just want to be keeping the belt buckle and the nose connected and then just tilting over, adding in that little bit of knee flex and then just repeating. So tilting over from that point and then just settling into that posture position. And what this does, it keeps the back relatively straight. I don't mind a little bit of hunch in there, but it just keeps it that little bit straighter than usual. And it also keeps that spine angle and that hip position nice and constant as you tilt over. Now, this drill you can also double up a little bit. So as mentioned, I've got it on my nose and my belt buckle and I've tilted over. But with this setup, you also want that little bit of a spine tilt. So what I'm going to do here is move it over, and then I'm also just going to add in a little bit of spine tilt, so the actual alignment sticks move on to the inside of my left thigh. Now, when I get set up from this position, I know that my posture's good, and I also know that I have that slight little bit of spine tilt away from the target, which you naturally want to see at address. You can do this using a mirror, you can do this using a video camera as well, but I would always recommend that feedback just to check that you're getting in the correct positions. Now, this final drill is all about alignment, not only of the body, but also of the club face. Now, first thing that I've got here is a little device which probably many of you won't have. So this is a magnet which is attached to basically a metal rod. That goes on the club face so you can actually see which way the club face is pointing as you swing. Now, these are available online. If you didn't want to spend any money, all you're going to need is a bit of blue tack, stick that on the face, whack a pencil in there and try and make sure that it's pointing in approximately the right direction. But of course, this is going to be much more accurate and better if you want to be super precise. Because this is one of the things that a lot of people don't really appreciate, club face aim, where that's actually pointing at impact. So actually training yourself to understand that could be very worthwhile. What I've also done here is I've put 2 alignment sticks down on the ground. Now, the first alignment stick is representing where my body is aiming. Now, I would recommend again using a mirror or using a video to make sure that the toes, the knees, the hips and the shoulders, they're in parallel alignment. I mean, it's all right to get my toes in point, but what if my hips and my shoulders are out of whack? So it's understanding and making sure that you are aimed parallel to your target line. And this is all about club face understanding. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get myself set up. I'm going to put my club face on the alignment stick and try and get that pointing down in the same direction, so down to that imaginary target. And then what I'm going to do is just have a little swing up, not a full swing, just a tiny swing, and then bring the club down as I turn into impact, then try and get the club face matching again, and then turning through towards that target. So this is teaching club face orientation and how you can actually get that club face in a decent impact position. Now, what you can also do with this, if you want to train it a little bit more, let's say I swing up a little bit, move the club a little bit shallower, and then start to move right through the point of impact. You can see here that if I was in this position, I need to close that club face off just a touch, keeping it open to target but close to path. And that's going to enable me to get the feeling of what a draw would feel like, the opposite way to get that little bit of a fade feeling. So this is all about club face understanding, and you can do this as many times as you want. Right guys, that is the end of video 1, and remember, all the videos are available to watch via the description below. So if you did want to binge watch, make sure you do that now. If you are new to the channel guys, make sure you subscribe. If you want to like the video, please do that as well, and comment below. And remember, share all the information that you can about any drills that you found work inside. Stay tuned, lots more videos coming up as well, and we'll see you down here next time.